Hey, what's up, everybody? This is E coming to y'all with another episode of Hit the Sled. Hey, I got a tremendous episode for y'all, but before we get started on this episode, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I truly appreciate everybody following me on Hit the Sled. We're over 80,000 views currently right now on YouTube. We're going to keep going, keep getting this thing bigger and bigger as everything keeps moving forward. I truly appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody subscribing to my channel. We're going to keep building this thing. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep getting more and more intriguing as the days and weeks go on. That being said, I got a tremendous episode for everybody today. I sat down and I thought to myself, as the season is going, the Commanders are playing the Cowboys. Commanders is week 12. They got 5 more games left for the 17 game NFL season. I said to myself, it's time to start looking beyond as the season is drawn to the final stretch. I wanted to start looking at other teams. Playoff push is getting ready to start hitting. It's Thanksgiving is here next week. After Thanksgiving, the season is the real season. This NFL season takes on to another, it gets to another level. People, teams, everybody knows we're down to the last quarter of the season, and they pick it up. Everybody is trying to get in the playoffs, as Bill Parcells used to call it, get in the tournament. Getting into the playoffs, it doesn't matter how you get in. Once you in the NFL. We've seen plenty of times where teams get in. Off the top of my head, you got the Giants that beat the undefeated Patriots. They get in the playoffs. They knock off the Cowboys. They go to Green Bay. They beat the Packers. They get to the Super Bowl, and they beat the undefeated New England Patriots to win the Super Bowl. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. People forget that team with the Bucs with Tom Brady. They were 10-6. They came and played the Commanders, the Washington football team, I should say, down at FedEx during COVID when nobody in the stands. They went out there and played them, and it was a close game. So you never know. All you could do is just get in. That's all you want to do. You just want to get in. Just get in. Once you in, you can take it to the next level. So, with that being said, on this episode, the game of the week is the 4:00 game. It's not the Commanders and the Cowboys. Any other time I would say that, but not this week. It's not the Commanders and the Cowboys this week. It's the Packers against the 49ers. The 49ers are 5-5. Had a brutal loss last week to the Seattle Seahawks, where Geno led the Seahawks game-winning touchdown where he ran it in with about 13 seconds left. And the Packers are coming in after beating the Chicago Bears after the Bears kicker missed a 40-something, 42-yard field goal, which was blocked to win the game. So you got the Packers are coming in at 8-3. The Niners are coming in at 5-5. You got the Niners coming in banged up all over the place. You got Brandon Ayuk gone for the year. You got Trent Williams got a bum ankle. You got Bosa. You got Bosa, who got some type of oblique hip injury, something going on. You got Debo coming off of being in the hospital for pneumonia. You got Trent with a bum ankle. You got the other Crenshaw, who is going to miss the season because of that Achilles he popped during the Super Bowl. So the Niners are banged up all over the place. But you got Christian McCaffrey coming back. Christian McCaffrey came back, and against the Seahawks, man, the Seahawks brought it to the Niners. There's no mistake about it. The Seahawks deserved to win that football game. The Seahawks had a lot of physicality about them, and I'm getting ready to show you what they did. So now you fast forward, the 49ers lose that game. They're banged up. Brock Purdy is not playing this week. Brandon Allen got to step in for Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is not playing this week. So you have that going on. How are the Niners going to win this game? In Green Bay. Banged up. They're going to have to lean on Christian McCaffrey. But the problem is, man, that Niners offensive line ain't what we thought it was. Hey, Trent might not play. Trent got a bum ankle. Are they going to be ready can they stand up to the physicality of the Packers? Can they do that? I don't know if they can. I don't know. Because I'm getting ready to show you that Packers defense, man, hey, they formidable. The Packers got a good young defense. They trade Preston Smith. They trade him. And he's a good player. He's down in Pittsburgh right now contributing. Major contributor. And they told him, we can move on without you. Packers got a young defensive team. Them young dudes, they hungry. They trying to make a name for themselves. The only one on that team on the defense that really got paid was Rashad Gary, the former Michigan DN. Rashad doing his thing. So I sat down to myself. I said, what game this week is the game that we really can go to, right? What's the game this week that we can really go to that we might be able to see something that's a critical playoff push, a game that I thought would be a game that make me sit down and say, I gotta watch this. The only game that I saw, and I'm gonna show it. Let me just share my screen really quickly. The only game I saw that I thought was something that was kind of worthy of that was the Green Bay San Francisco game. That game right there was the only game that I thought was a game that, you know, was even worth talking about. When you look at that game, if you look at the NFL slates, you got Minnesota, Green Bay. That's interesting because we all trying to see what Caleb's gonna do. We got Detroit, Indianapolis. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Detroit, man. We're gonna be talking about Detroit as the season moves on. They got the Bears on Thursday. We definitely gonna talk about that game right there. Bears on Chicago. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Chicago are in trouble against the Bears next weekend, next Thursday. Detroit is not a game. It is not a game with the Lions. They go to Indianapolis. I was like, I don't know about that. We definitely ain't gonna be talking about no Dolphins and Patriots. We ain't talking about that. We're not gonna talk about Tampa and the Giants. We already talked about the Cowboys and the Commanders, about how if the Commanders do what they're supposed to do with Michael Parsons, they're gonna have a great chance of winning. We're not gonna talk about Kansas City and Carolina. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about Tennessee and Houston. We're not talking about the Raiders and the Broncos. You got this Seattle game. This is an interesting game right here. This Seattle-Arizona game is interesting. And the Sunday night game is interesting as well. Philadelphia and the Rams. So I said to myself, and the Monday night game, that's Monday night. That's a great one right there. I'm going to have to stay up and watch that one. I got to break that one down because that's going to be a lot of physical football right there. I can't wait to watch that. So I said Green Bay and the Niners, 425. Tom Brady will be there. Now, as we go into this game, one of the things I wanted to show you was how the Seattle Seahawks physically took it to the Niners. Man, don't make no mistake about it. The Seattle Seahawks were physically the better team against the Niners. The Niners were good. They could have won this game, but the Seattle Seahawks were the better team. Man, what I'm about to show you here, this fella right here, number 13 for the Seahawks, he's a player. We know about Leonard Williams, former New York Giant, got traded to the Seattle Seahawks. Leonard Williams up there in that Pacific Northwest, he balling. Leonard Williams is out there balling. He going against Trent. Man, I wish we still had Trent with the Commanders. I still do. Trent he was a former Redskin. Now he's out there in San Francisco. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. These boys, McDonald, former Michigan defensive coordinator, former Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator, he got this defense right here. These boys, all these boys right here, man, these boys ain't playing around. These boys are playing great defense. They are playing. Hey, I'm really interested to see how they defend Kyler. I want to see what they do. Man, watch this dude right here. You remember I've been telling y'all that no defensive end should be blocked by a tight end. Watch that. Watch this fella right here. Watch this dude right here. What he does to the tight end. He beats the tight end clean. Tight end ain't got nothing coming. Beats him clean. Beats him clean. Clean. 82 comes in motion. Here he is right here. Here he is right here. He's going to come in motion. He's going to try to seal this guy, and he's just going to loop inside and force Christian McCaffrey and make Christian McCaffrey bounce. Watch it. And get in on the tackle. Look at that hit right there at the end. Look at that hit. Look at 48. Look at 48 right there. He was getting blocked. Look at 48 right there. This is 48 right here. Number 48. Watch him come and finish off McCaffrey. He's going to come down here and he's going to finish Christian McCaffrey right there. Just watch the physicality. Just watch him. Watch him. Boom. Hey, he strapped it. He wanted to make sure his helmet is on tight. That's how bad he hit that man. He hit Christian so hard, he had to readjust his helmet. He got up, he had to check his helmet, watch him. See, these are the things I be looking at. That's when you know somebody got hit. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him readjust his helmet. Just watch him. Watch him readjust his helmet. Hey, man, he checking to see if his helmet is on tight. Man, listen, Seattle was not playing. Seattle was coming downhill. They were not playing with Christian McCaffrey. They said, man, this dude right here, 13, you remember I told you about him? This fella. He's going to come down here. He's not going to get blocked. He's going to get on that tackle. But watch the defensive line. Watch all these dudes. Watch he set the edge here. This is a tackle. That's not a tight end. That's an offensive lineman. Man, Seattle are coming along. They just need a quarterback. This man right here, this defensive end right here for the Seahawks. He gets hit by the tackle. Tight end comes, try to crack him. He beats him, sets the edge, force Christian McCaffrey to turn it up where all these boys are coming to clean it up. All these boys are coming to clean it up. All I'm going to meet at Christian. Man, listen. Set the edge, force him inside. Look at Leonard Williams. Remember I just told you about Leonard Williams, number 99? You remember I just told you about Leonard Williams? Guess where he popping up at? There he is right there. Leonard Williams, I'm going to tell y'all this now. This is what the Commanders need right here. Watch he take this on. I'm going to be pointing it out. The Commanders don't have that right now. Watch Leonard Williams scrape down. Watch Leonard Williams right here. Watch him scrape down and get in on that tackle. He going to get double teamed. He getting hit by the tackle. This 82's going to come around, try to hit him. He going to set the edge. He going to set the edge out here and force Christian McCaffrey to turn it up with Leonard Williams. All these boys are going to come in and get in on tackle. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Watch it. Watch what I'm talking about. Them boys, hey, Seattle, man, listen. You see how they got up excited? You saw Big Leonard? You saw Big Leonard get up clapping? Watch Big Leonard get up. You see him get up clapping? You see him? You see him get up clapping? He hyped. He hyped. Look at him. He hyped. That's what you need. That's what you need. That is exactly what you need. Man, listen. Brock Purdy, hey, I'm gonna show the reason why I'm showing y'all this, because y'all gonna see something that the Packers are doing too. Brock Purdy, I don't know where Brock was running to. I don't know if Brock was hearing footsteps. This is a pocket. Brock ain't got to be scrambling. He's beyond him. He's getting double teamed here. You got Trent here. You got the guard here. You got the right guard looking. Ain't nobody there, so he's going to come back and help here. I don't know why Brock is running, but Brock is going to take off. Brock was antsy in the pocket. Look at that pocket. That pocket was good. There was absolutely nothing wrong with that pocket right there. And Brock took off. Brock took off. Now, later on, it was a good idea, but he took some punishment right there too. Man, listen, Seattle, he took off. Watch at the end. Boom. Hey, all them hits add up. This is number 39. Them hits add up, man. Them hits add up. Make no question about it. There's no question about it. Those hits add up. The Seattle Seahawks said, man, listen. One thing about the zone that we know, penetration kills the zone. Watch. Once he split that double, once he got through that double team and he was able to stop Christian's feet, the play was practically over. The defensive end comes in. He's over Trent. He's going to come inside, stop Christian's feet here. Christian has to cut it back up. Play is over. Play is over. Stop his feet. Play is over. That play is over. That play is over. Watch it. Once Christian's feet is stopped, I'm going to pause right there. Christian was trying to get out here. But that defensive end crashed inside. Once he crashed inside, this guy was supposed to pick him up. Once Christian tried to cut it back up, look who's waiting on him. 13. All these boys are waiting on him. Man, the Seattle Seahawks, they ready, man. They ready. They are going to be formidable. All they need is Geno to play better. That's what they need. They need Geno to play better. Again, look. That is a corner. Watch 21. 21 is not a linebacker. He's not a safety. He's a corner. This dude right here, Witherspoon. Witherspoon is a future all-pro. He's an all-pro player. Watch him physical coming down here on the tackle. They took it to the offensive line of the Niners. Now, Niners got some things. They did because, they're a good line. But, man, Seattle wasn't playing. Watch this dude come in on that tackle. Just watch him. Watch him. Watch 21. Watch him. Boom. Do you see tackles? Corners coming in on tackles like that? I don't remember seeing no tackle coming down like that. Jennings was supposed 15 was supposed to block him. Jennings thought he was gonna stay out here. Man, that man shot inside and got in on that tackle on Christian McCaffrey so quick. Jennings ain't know what hit him. Look at Jennings. Jennings looking down like, man, all he could do was help Christian up because he knew that was his fault. He knew that was his fault right there. So listen, the Niners, one of the things I expect them to do, you see this dude right here, number 24, I expect him to be part of the run game more. And I expect Christian McCaffrey to be more part of the passing game. The 49ers need more dynamism at the receiver spot. I expect this dude right here to be toting the ball more and Christian McCaffrey doing a lot more than just running the ball. Because this number 24, while Christian was out, he got better. He got better. He running. They got some things. They got some things now, but man, listen, that's few and far between. Now he runs hard. But you see this? You see how this guy didn't move? That nose tackle, he ain't move. Man, with us at the Commanders, he would have been back here somewhere. Man, look at this. Look at this. These boys ain't getting pushed. They ain't getting pushed around. Man, they standing strong. Look at that. They standing strong. This is just a simple dive in the pistol. This is just a simple dive up the middle. Them boys right there holding the fort. That's 3 yards. You ain't doing too much. The 49ers need every bit of Brock Purdy running. They needed Brock to be running, scrambling around. They needed that. They need it. You getting ready to see it. Look at it. Brock had to take off because these boys that got through. Look at them. They had Trent confused. All pro, future Hall of Famer. They had Trent confused. You got 55 coming over here. At normal times, you would think Trent got him. Trent ended up having to go come inside because they was coming. He had to take the inside man, defensive end coming. This outside dude coming. Man, listen, Trent's supposed to stay with him, but Trent comes out here. You can't, hey man, forces. Look at that. Trent comes out here. Trent's supposed to stay with him. Trent's supposed to stay with him. The Hall of Famer made a mistake right there. The Hall of Famer's supposed to stay with this dude. Trent leaves him, goes to this corner right here, allows this dude to come in, and first Brock to take off. Brock takes off. Brock gonna take off around that corner. Look at that. That was holding too. Y'all see the holding? I'm a lineman. I'm an old lineman. I'm always gonna take up for my old lineman, but that was holding. Watch right there. You see that? That's holding right there. That's flat out holding. That is flat out holding right there. And the referee looking right at it. Look at the ref. Ref looking right at it. How you not gonna call that, ref? How you not gonna call that? How you not gonna call that? Somebody gotta answer that for me. How this man is not gonna call holding right here? That's holding. You gotta call that. Because guess what's gonna happen? Brock is out the gate. Brock is out the gate. Watch. Brock got a little speed on him. Don't think Brock's slow. Brock got some speed. Brock can run. So as you see that, you say to yourself, man, hey, this thing for real. You go to the second quarter. Man, watch this. Man, watch Leonard. Watch Leonard Williams this second quarter. They got it. The 49ers to beat the Packers tomorrow have got to run the football. They got to run the football. because Purdy ain't playing. So that means it's going to be a lot of weight on 23, Christian McCaffrey, and it's going to be a lot of weight on 24. But the offensive line for the Niners, are these boys going to be ready? Because Trent might not play. Are those 5 guys, are they going to be able to physically take it to the Green Bay Packers? Because the Seattle Seahawks took it to them physically. Man, watch this. Just watch Leonard Williams right here. I don't call out people for no reason. Watch Leonard Williams. Boom. You see how he came in? You see that? Watch Leonard Williams come in and fit. That's how you feel a counter. That's how you take on a counter, because when they give it to this guy, Christian, he's supposed to come right here. Leonard Williams say, no, you ain't. I got you. But he filled it. He came downhill and hit them people right in the mouth. Hey, let me tell you something. That's a pulling lineman. That's the worst thing can happen to you in the world. When you come around that corner, you don't expect this dude right here to be right here. A lot of times you don't see him. As soon as you get ready to turn that corner, that dude standing right there, man, that's a headache right there. Watch it. Boom. You see how he hit him? You see how he hit him? You see how he hit him? Man, he jarred him. Man, Leonard Williams a beast, man. From a USC great. One of the last great D linemen the USC had. Watch it. Boom. And then watch he feel. McCaffrey actually should have cut it back right here. But he tried to follow his blocking scheme, and look what happened. Guess what's getting ready to happen? Boom, Leonard Williams. 13, all them boys. I'm going to play it for you again from the beginning so that you can see it. Watch it. Watch it. Them boys, hey, them boys right there ain't playing. They were excited. They were hyped. They were ready to go. That's why they won that game. Watch them. They run a little toss crack back. You remember when I told you about 13? You remember when I told you about this dude right here? This dude, number 13. Watch how he's standing there. They try to do a little crack where he act like it's a toss, but he peels back around, comes inside. Man, they think he's going to overflow it. They thinking 13 is going to overflow it, trying to chase Christian down. He's going to be standing right there waiting on Christian McCaffrey. Look at him. He waiting on him. You see it? You see it? He waiting on him. He waiting on him. He waiting on him. He waiting on him. Look at him. He waiting on him. He waiting on him. That's what you do. That's what you do. And then you make the tackle. See, man, you see, that's what I'm talking about, physicality right there. You see it? He blocked, he holds the guard off with one arm. And then watch him. You see that? Watch it. You see that? He got the guard blocked off with one hand. Him and Christian head up. Christian gonna try to duck over here. He gonna come in and get in on the tackle on Christian. You see, that's a hell of a job right there. That's a hell of a job by number 13. I told you about that, man. I told you. You see that? You see number 21 again, that little feisty dude? He right there in the middle of it. He right there fighting. You see him? You see, hey, man, if that was my teammate, I'm happy, man, that's him right there. Watch how he feisty. Watch how he in the mix. He trying to get up in there, 21. You see him push the lineman? He said, I ain't scared of you, fat boy. He said, I ain't scared. Man, listen, The 49ers O-line have got to be ready. Because if they ain't ready, man, they're going to have Brandon Allen running like that all day. Now, Brock a little fast. I don't know if that dude Brandon Allen fast, because Brock almost turned the corner. Brock almost turned that corner on him. Look at that. He almost turned the corner. Man, Brock fast. I ain't sleeping on Brock, man. Brock got some speed. Purdy got some speed, man. Purdy got some speed. Look at this. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. You see how Seattle feel that thing? Hey, man, Seattle, they're going to be good. They're going to be just fine. So are the Niners going to be able to do it? Because I'm getting ready to show you what the Packers will do. The Packers ain't no plan. Look, you run that toss. Look how they flowing. So you ask yourself, we fast forward this thing. You say they playing the Green Bay Packers. Okay, they playing the Green Bay Packers. This is the first possession. Same thing. See how these boys coming? Same type of thing. Now, if you don't get no push, if you ain't getting no push against these boys, these two, man, because these dudes right here can come around the corner and feel and get in there. Look at that. This dude came from his defensive end position. He came from his defensive end position, came screaming down the line, and made the play right there. Watch it. See what I'm saying? Who that look like? Don't that look like what Leonard Williams and them boys was doing? Don't that look like Leonard Williams and them? Man, watch this. Now, you're gonna have to run around a little bit like Caleb did. Don't this look like Brock right here? Don't that look like Brock? They're gonna have to need the 49ers are gonna need their quarterback Brandon Allen to make some plays like that. If he don't, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. Look at that. They try to run the ball, same results, just like what Seattle did. Look at that. Look at them boys feel. Look at them boys. Look at them boys. Look at that. Look. They are beyond the line of scrimmage of the Bears. The Bears ain't got no O-line anyway, so it don't matter. But hey, look at that. Look at that. Ain't no movement. Nothing. Ain't nothing going on. Nothing. Look at this. The San Francisco 49ers are going to face the same type of deal as they faced last week. Look at this dude right here, 57. Watch him knock by the time DeAndre Swift get the ball, from Caleb and he act like he getting ready to go, he's already on top of him in the backfield. Man, watch how fast this dude right here comes screaming down. 57. Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. The Packers, they got a good defense. Watch him. Watch him come down there. Boom. Hey, man, listen. They better come correct. Because if not, the 49ers, if Trent don't play, they're going to need a quarterback. They ain't going to have no time. Because all these dudes can play. All these dudes right here can play. All of them can play. Every last one of them can play. The Green Bay Packers are going to be a tough out for whoever gets them on in the playoffs. And that division, you got the Lions of 7-1. You got Minnesota. They're 8-2. Green Bay is 7-3. It is not a game. Somebody gonna get left out. Who gonna get left out? I don't think it's gonna be Detroit. Detroit 9-1. I don't think it's gonna be Detroit. Man, Detroit killing people. Watch this. Man, you ain't doing nothing. Ain't no movement. This is what the Commanders don't have. Watch these dudes right here. Ain't nobody getting pushed. That allows these dudes right here to come in, clean up, and make the play. These dudes are not getting any movement. They not getting pushed around. Watch them. Watch them. You see what I'm saying? That's an easy play for number 20. Easy play. That's easy. That's easy for him. Play action. Look, got Caleb running up out of there. But look, they got these. Look how they chasing. Look how they chasing. Look how they chasing. Now Caleb can move now. You know, you let him get a little 7-8 yards. You know, you let him get that. That ain't gonna hurt you. That is not gonna hurt you. But that is what the 49ers are gonna be facing. It's gonna be formidable. Is Brandon Allen gonna be able to do this? You're gonna have to do something to get cheap yards, and this is where Kyle Shanahan comes into play. Can Kyle scheme up something to get the quarterback easy yards, easy passing plays? Because I don't think Brandon Allen can run around like this. They're gonna need to. Watch it. Is he gonna be able to do that? Is he gonna be able to do that? That's the key right there. Is he gonna be able to do that? Is he gonna be able to do that? Let me show y'all what I mean again. Let me show y'all. Because if the Packers come ready to play, which I expect them to do, they are not going to be able, the 49ers are not going to be able to just, they're going to have to play better than this, play better than they did last week against the Seahawks. Watch this dude again. I'm going to show y'all again. This is a defensive end. Defensive end screaming down the line, hit DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Watch it. If the offensive line for the 49ers don't play better, that's going to happen to them a lot. That is going to happen to them a lot. If he don't play better, they're going to have to need more. Don't this look like Brock Purdy? Don't that look like Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy did the same thing as the Seattle. And Purdy hurt. Purdy ain't gonna be out there. Purdy ain't gonna be out there. Can Brandon Allen do that? I don't think so. Because these dudes, Green Bay, are similar to the Packers. Look at that. Man, listen, ain't nothing going. If the 49ers do not come with a get better game plan, the same thing happened to them against the Seahawks is going to happen to them again. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same exact thing. You see that? See how they come? You see how they feeling? Look at that. Ain't nothing going on. That's all Packers right there. Ain't nothing going on. Nothing going on. Nothing going on. You got it. This is a defensive end. This is a defensive end. Watch he come down straight down the line and hit DeAndre Swift as soon as he get the ball. Hit him right in the mouth. Hit him right in the mouth. Watch it. Boom. Hey, I know DeAndre Swift was like, man, who's supposed to block him? Who's supposed to block 50 Cent? I don't even know what number he is. So the 49ers got a big task ahead of them. Brock ain't playing. Trent might not play. You got Bosa hurt. They're going to have to lean on Christian McCaffrey. But if they don't play better in our offensive line against that formidable front seven of the Green Bay Packers, they ain't going to do nothing out there. They're not going to do nothing. Because if Brandon Allen cannot run around like this, they in trouble. They're in trouble. Because the Packers are just like Seattle. Formidable, big, strong dudes that are going to be able to hold up against double teams and all that. You ain't doing nothing against them people's there. Can Brandon Allen do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. So when you see that, you say to yourself, are the 49ers going to be able to get that win? Can the 49ers go to Lambeau and play better without their starting quarterback, without Ayuk, with a backup quarterback? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. And Bosa not playing, where the pass rush gonna come from? The starting defensive line in the Super Bowl for the San Francisco 49ers, the only one that's still on that defense starting lineup is Joey Bosa. Not Joey Bosa. Whatchamacallit Bosa. One of the Bosas. He the only one left. So the point I'm trying to make is this is going to be a tough game for the Niners. I expect Green Bay to handle their business. Green Bay to get the win. That's what I expect. And man, listen, I try to show it to y'all, let y'all know so that y'all can see it. Hit the sled. Try to let y'all understand that all games of football are won in the offensive defensive lines. As I end the day, the reason why I stress it is because the Colorado Buffaloes lost today. And guess why they lost? Defensive line, they couldn't hold up against the run. Kansas offensive line. Colorado had the most skill, better quarterback, better receivers, but Kansas had the better offensive line. They manhandled Colorado Buffaloes up front. It was a great opportunity for the Buffs that went sideways, that went astray. So, man, listen, without the great offensive defensive line work, you're not going to win any football game from Pee Wee League to high school, club ball, college, and of course, in the National Football League. You got to have both sides of the ball. You got to have it. You got to have both sides of the ball. With that being said, I'm looking forward to the Commanders against the Cowboys tomorrow. I told y'all, go and watch my video. I showed y'all how Micah Parsons is the main concern for the Commanders. They got to have a plan for Micah Parsons. If they have a plan for Micah Parsons, they're going to win that game. You cannot allow Micah Parsons to wreck our game. If they do that, Jaden is going to have a good game. With that being said, I truly appreciate everybody watching me. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to Hit the Sled. Man, I truly appreciate everybody watching me. We over 80,000 views. We're pushing forward, trying to get to 100,000. By God willing, God's grace, we're going to get there. And we're going to keep pushing forward. We're going to keep doing things. We're going to keep getting better. And man, I truly appreciate everybody watching me. And stay with me. We got more things coming. I truly appreciate y'all. For now, good night. See you when I see you. Peace.